There's no reward for coming home after 30 years. You don't get no care package. You are a failure.
Okay, Mike Epps. I ain't gonna lie, when I seen that video saying that,
Where my controller at?
no one man has enough power to speak on other lifestyles, you know? However people living, if they keeping it solid to that, I think, Mike Epps, I think you should just stay in your place, brother. You shouldn't even speak on that type of lifestyle because you're not living that type of lifestyle, so.
Shut your stupid ass up. Say that fuck. What did your dumb ass say it?
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Darling, and welcome back to my channel where we don't sugarcoat, we don't shade, we just say what needs to be said, okay? Mike Epps made one simple comment: stop throwing parties for people just because they got out of prison. And suddenly, all the jailbearers got offended, including Blueface, freshly released and talking the loudest. Blueface dragged Mike online. And it shows that now we are living in a world where a successful black man has to apologize to Blueface, a man with a whole collection of tattoo stickers on his face who refuses to upgrade.
I mean, you just can't make this up.
But before we get started, I just want to say thank you for checking out the video. Also, thank you to all my subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe, click the like button, and join the family. Now, let's get into the video.
That's real. I'm talking about black trauma for black men. All these gangsters running around talking this straight trauma.
Went through a lot.
Been through hell.
100%.
You get them cry, be on the side of the building crying their heart out, you know, because you know, and that's what they do for our youth. We have to start targeting and gearing, celebrating those journeys. Those are the wrong journeys to celebrate, young men. There's no reward for coming home after 30 years. You don't get no care package. You are a failure. Get your ass out here and help these kids. Pay that back forward. You see what I'm saying? That's the reward.
How about that? How about that?
Mike Epps says something simple, something obvious. Stop celebrating people getting out of prison like they graduated just from college. And honestly, he wasn't wrong. People be throwing welcome home brunches, balloons, necklaces, and money like this man just cured cancer. Like, no, he just finished a sentence for committing a crime. Meanwhile, the kid who stayed out of trouble, worked hard, got a job, did everything right, don't even get a good job. So guess who looks like the hero? The criminal. That's the role model. And children see this. Kids don't care about speeches. They watch who gets the love. Kids be like, damn, you get jewelry for selling dope? Like, okay, I'll do that. Then society asks, why is the youth so bad? But at the same time, society also be, welcome home, criminal. We miss you. Now listen, if somebody was wrongfully incarcerated, of course, celebrate that. That's different. That's justice. But celebrating dudes who walk in guilty and step out older and now walking into a party with a money change, like, come on now. And the fact that people got mad at Mike Epps for saying it, that tells you exactly how far gone society is.
Okay, Mike Epps. I ain't gonna lie, when I seen that video saying that,
Where my controller at?
I knew it was gonna be taken wrong, just because, you know, people are living a certain lifestyle, and
It's not working.
I would be equivalent to somebody coming out and saying we shouldn't celebrate somebody who's on stage telling jokes. They should go to school. They should go to school and go to college and be bigger and better. We shouldn't celebrate nobody on stage telling jokes. That's clown shit, no?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
No one man has enough power to speak on other lifestyles, you know? However people living, if they keeping it solid to that, I think, Mike Epps, I think you should just stay in your place, brother. You shouldn't even speak on that type of lifestyle because you're not living that type of lifestyle. So, like I said, the best way for me to help you understand is coming out and saying, yo, I don't think we should celebrate comedians. They just tell jokes all day. They're very uneducated. They're very, class clowns, you know, they've been a problem in school, so you shouldn't celebrate them because they're funny. You'll be offended by that, right? So imagine somebody living a lifestyle that comes with jail, prison. In 2026, it's so fake right now. We need the truth to be more evident. So, for example, comedians, y'all tell jokes all day. It would be crazy if you couldn't take a joke, right? You wouldn't be true to yourself if you tell jokes, talk about motherfuckers all day, but you can't take them.
I mean, my God! How much more can you stink?
We live in a world where morality took a vacation and people still be claiming that they believe in God while doing the exact opposite every day. You can't say nothing logical anymore without somebody yelling, "Hater!" And you heard Blueface said the most stupid thing of 2025 so far. Comedians get celebrated, criminals get celebrated, same thing. Sir, what? Performing jokes on a stage and selling dope, robbing people and hurting the community is the same thing? So Mike Epps had to come to apologize because Blueface got offended at the truth. I mean, you really can't make this up.
What's up, y'all? It's your man, Mike Epps, man. I just want to get on here and clarify and clear a few things up. Number one, about the brothers coming home from prison being celebrated. I've always been a part of reform. I got brothers right now from my hometown that I'm trying to help come home. They've been in prison forever. I think you guys might have misunderstood what I was saying. I might have said it the wrong way, but what I was trying to say is we don't want to send kids mixed messages about coming home from prison, being celebrated, you know, feeling like you got to go to prison and do 30, 40 years to be celebrated. I think you guys misunderstood that, misunderstood what I said. Wasn't saying that it was wrong to be celebrated, but we don't want to send a message to the kids saying prison is great, that you want to go home, go do 30 years and come home. I don't think that's cool. So I'm sorry if anybody took it the wrong way and got offended. I love my brothers. I've been incarcerated myself. I understand what that is, but I might have said it the wrong way, but I mean well. And I love you, brothers.
So Mike Epps, as you heard, apologized because Blueface said you can't judge people's lifestyle. Like, bro, come on. Crime is not a lifestyle. That's not a hobby. Fitness is a lifestyle. Martial arts is a lifestyle. Living off grid is a lifestyle. Doing 10 to 20 years for aggravated assault is not a lifestyle, my boy. But this is what happens when people have no critical thinking skills. And this man is raising children. And around all this mess, Mike Epps did say something that I don't agree at all. His comments about food stamps. Yeah, he went left there.
Always loving God and keeping the faith. That's why I told people when these food stamps and stuff get cut off, don't worry about that. See, black people, we've been getting our shit cut off. We've been getting our doors kicked in and stuff. This is not for us. So don't take this as personal about the food stamps and all that. I'm actually glad they cutting some of these off food stamps because some of us need to not be on food stamps. Because it's a trickle-down effect. You get the food stamps, then you go buy the food that give you cancer. Then you eat the food that give you cancer. Then you're sad. You walk around here upset. Your diet's now I'm gonna tell you some honest God truth. Your diet then sent a lot of to prison.
Explain.
They're gonna take all of this and put it on Fox News.
Yeah.
And it's gonna say Mike Epps says you don't need to be on food stamps.
You think so?
Yeah.
And you gonna go viral and they gonna call you MAGA Mike.
I guess Mike have been rich for too long now. He forgot what real life feels like. He forgot what poverty feels like. He forgot what it's like choosing between gas or groceries. Not both. He said something slick about 3 generations of people on food stamps, like he knows their situation. He doesn't. Because if Mike Epps wasn't a comedian, what job would he have as a black man in America? Let's be real. Will he even be hired for a good job? Will he be making 6 figures? Will he even get interviews? You know the answer. Systemic racism exists. University studies prove it. Data prove it. Black people live it. But Mike forgot, I guess. Hollywood got him too comfortable. Are there scammers abusing food stamps? Of course. But that's a small minority. Most people on assistance are struggling families trying to survive in a country that raised prices and lower opportunities. And you already know people got a lot to say about this topic. This person right here said, facing backlash over telling ninjas stop celebrating failures coming home from jail has never been an accomplishment. You ninjas so effed up in the head you think celebrating failure is okay. Unfortunately, this criminal lifestyle, as Blueface call it, is really an accomplishment for them. Okay, this person right here said everyone knew exactly what he meant. He wasn't wrong. His point was that we need to stop glorifying jail culture and start celebrating the kids and the young people doing things the right way, as opposed to celebrating when they come home from jail. Exactly. Nobody said the family, don't be happy that your family member was released from jail or prison. Of course, we want people to get out and change and start living a good life in society. But usually, and this is true, a lot of people, when they come out of prison, they get celebrated, and there are people waiting for them outside in the streets to come back and do the same thing. Okay, this person said Mike Epps is a OG and obviously came from a certain lifestyle. He went to prison himself. Comprehension is an all-time low. Ninjas have selective hearing and live to be offended. Yeah, it's crazy, Mike Epps is a successful black man. He lives out of his talent, making people laugh. He's a decent man for society, has a beautiful family, married, peaceful life. And here comes Blueface, criminal, which you can change, but I don't think he's choosing to change. He wants to continue staying in that mindset that he had before going into prison. We know his chaotic life with Krishan and his mom and his other baby mamas. That man, everything that follows him is drama. And Mike Epps have to come and apologize to him. Celebrating criminals normalizes criminal behavior. Kids end up growing up thinking jail is part of the journey. The people keeping the community strong, the fathers who stay, the mothers who work, the kids who stay out of trouble, they need celebration. But society cheers the loudest for the worst behavior and then cries when the community is destroyed. Blueface saying you can't judge harmful behavior because it's a lifestyle. Yeah, that's how we know the bar is underground now. The moral is simple. If you celebrate destruction, you get more destruction. If you celebrate criminals, you raise more criminals. If you reward bad choices, you breed worse choices. Real role models equal real change. Celebrate the ones who do right. Celebrate the ones who build. Celebrate the ones who stay out of trouble. Celebrate the ones raising kids the right way. Because if we don't fix the standard will fix us. And by fix, I mean destroy everything good left.
It's not easy doing what I do, is it?
Do you agree with Mike Epps, or do you think people were right to get offended? Do you think our culture celebrates the wrong people, or am I tripping? Who should really be getting the praise? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, like. I really appreciate you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!